attempt to survive World War I in Red Dead Redemption 2. From trenches to take over, outposts to take over, and much more. Now, I've always wanted a war-styled DLC in Red Dead Redemption 2. Instead, we ended up getting something like this. Now, how these mods are going to work is all I need to do is press the start button on Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, it's day one. Here are my goals. You see, every single state in the country has been taken over, with a total of 3 enemy outposts that I must clear in order to end the war. However, I'll have only just 7 in-game days to do it. Yeah, that's not a lot of time. And if I die throughout these 7 days, this journey is over. However, before we start taking out outposts, we need to gain back territory first. So, French soldiers controlled a trench located in New Hanover. New Hanover was a state that was completely controlled by the French military. Trench warfare was very common back in World War I. However, our mission was simple. It was to take over the trench that they possessed. But not only was that extremely risky, but pretty much impossible. However, I did forget to tell you something. Well, it's the summertime, and I'm sure a lot of you have so much time on your hands, you really have no idea what to do with it. Things can honestly get pretty boring, but what if I told you it could not be boring? That is where today's sponsor, One State, comes in. One State is a massive online role-player game that is filled with real people. The game takes place in a huge city inspired by LA, and it's always alive. So the world will continue to be alive even when you're not playing. You can be literally whatever you want and do, honestly, whatever you'd like. Would you like to be a cop and chase criminals? You can do that. You want to build a business and make some money? Well, do it. Want to join a gang like I seemingly do in every single one of my videos? Or even race cars? Well, honestly, it's all up to you if you want to. Take part in some gang wars, run a crime group, you can even buy and sell some real estate, or you can just hang out and meet some pretty cool people. And one thing I love is customization, and One State definitely has that supported. Whether it's your character or even customizing your cars or houses. The game does have a real player-driven economy, which means you can earn money and even trade with others, along with building your own empire with cars, businesses, and much more. And with a dynamic social system, you can make friends or potentially rivals. Using my promo code, we'll get a $10,000 bonus. But that's not all. You can enter the same code as a referral in-game and reach level 8 to unlock an extra $60,000. So you really don't want to miss out. And if you check out the exclusive One State website, you get to see some awesome deals and potential things that you don't want to miss out on. Again, use my promo code to get that $10,000 bonus and start your One State life today. Anyways, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, I see a guy right now. Let's take over this trench. Let's move, gentlemen! Go, 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 go! Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. Okay, I'm headed down to the trench. Down in the trench. Oh wow, there's a lot of them down here. There's a lot of them down here. I almost got them all. Honestly, this is a lot smoother than I thought. Oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 please don't come in. Yes! Take you out quick. Take you out quick. I think they're running away, guys. I think we did it! The remaining French soldiers fled deep into the woods. It was a successful takeover. Well, I guess kind of a success. A lot of men ended up losing their lives. But the trench, well, that was ours. The rest of the day, more American troops moved into the trench. You see, the French soldiers controlled both Amberino and New Hanover. So gaining this little bit of territory, though it was nice, we still had a lot of work to do. The war was just starting, and the next days were only going to get more difficult. Got 6 days left, ladies and gentlemen. Like you obviously know, time is not on my side, since I only have 7 days to take over all 3 outposts and end this war. And we're already on day 2. US troops and I started walking towards the next trench that we needed to take over. This was a piece of territory that we needed to fully control before we moved towards the outpost. However, what we didn't know is that this particular trench had a threat that we were not expecting. Oh my goodness, they have a Gatling gun. What are we gonna do? This guy, I gotta take him out. He's doing so much damage. I'm not trying to go out there. Alright, I'm gonna have to get up top. I'm gonna have to get up top somehow. Die. I'm probably only gonna have like 1 shot at this, and that is like it. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Have an easy angle. Easy angle. Please. Yes! Push, ladies and gentlemen, push! Well, mostly just gentlemen. I don't know why I said ladies. Come on, go. Gosh. There is a lot in here. Holy smokes. Oh! I found their whole bunker! Come on, guys, let's keep pushing. Wow, the carnage is unreal. This is like the last bit of them right here. The loud sound of silence filled the air as the shots finally stopped. The US troops and I did it. However, again, we did it with the loss of a lot of good soldiers. And something I ended up forgetting to tell you is that in one of these mods, it tracks how many soldiers you have in total. There are a total of 3 countries that have invaded on American soil. The Cubans having a total of 1,000 active soldiers. The French with 2,000 soldiers. The Germans with 3,000. And the Americans with a total of 2,000. However, after that last fight, we are now down to only 1,400 soldiers. And if we run out of soldiers, well, I'll be the only one left. And the chances of surviving at that point, well, let's hope it doesn't get to that. However, day 3 would be one of the longest and most unexpected days yet. All starting with taking over our first major outpost. Now, I needed to be careful. With only 1,400 US soldiers remaining, pretty much every country has an advantage over us. I took a small group to scout out the outpost that we would be trying to take over. All right, oh, look at the birds. All right, let's see. Oh, are these friendly? I think they're okay, they are not friendly. What the heck? Run, boys! Oh! Jeez. Alright, here we go. Just shoot him, just shoot him! I can't even see him from here. I think we got him. Okay, that was a huge... That could have been a lot worse, honestly. Well, that was close. A little too close. However, we now know exactly where that outpost is located. The factories. So I made the call, and the US troops started to attack our first outpost. All right, guys, this is our first outpost. Let's take it over! My goodness, the carnage again with this Gatling gun. I saw him far up there. Don't start without me! Oh, I think they've definitely started, okay. Oh, okay. Look at how many there are! The total destruction already. All right, we're pushing in. Come on. This is going a lot smoother than I thought. Oh, they got a lot in here. They got a lot. Here we go. Wait, what is that? Ladies and gentlemen, I have something up my sleeve that can end this battle real early. I might sacrifice a few US soldiers, but hey. Oh my goodness. It actually worked. We lost a total of 297 troops, dropping our total now to 1,103 active US soldiers. The French soldiers, after that fight, are now down to 1,001, giving us a very slight advantage, with their last bit of territory being up north in the snow. And I had a little surprise for them. Tank time, ladies and gentlemen! I was able to get a tank to work for a mod. Okay. It was a relatively small battle, and my objective was to simply end the battle with the tank. And, well... Okay, I can't get past the barricade, but hey! Oh, I did it! There we go! Alright, gotta have some fun, right? The silence again was loud. The number of total French troops was now down to just WW1. And I'm sure he's probably just going to freeze out in this cold weather. So since I felt safe, I decided to go explore to see if I could find any extra loot or gear that I could use, as the coming days were only going to get more challenging. So I was off with my horse, Laura. This honestly felt a little bit eerie and off. I didn't think too hard about it. I mean, after all, there's only one French soldier around this territory, and I could probably handle myself if I ran into him. I won't lie, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little eerie. This is a little freaky. I kind of feel like I'm being watched right now, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna go into this building and see if I can get anything. Ooh, a sniper. This is why you go looting. This is why you go looting. Take the risk. I just heard an explosion. What? Okay, I also just heard a gunshot. Oh my! Who is this guy? Oh, it's a French soldier. I think it's like the last guy. Okay, I'm not too worried. Not too worried. Not gonna freak out. Where did he go? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Okay, I think he's somewhere out. He's obviously out of the house somewhere. I'm going out here. I'm not even gonna try to find him. Well, actually, no, I might as well kill him quick. Where is he though? He came into the house and then he just bounced. What's going on here? There he is. There he is. Actually, I got an idea. I'm gonna bait him over here and I'm gonna use my sniper that I just got. Baiting him over here. Come over here. Oh! Okay, right here. Taking my sniper out. Should have a clear shot. Headshot, she should die right away. Come on, please. Yes! That was way too risky, guys. Look at my health, I almost died! Oh my goodness. Well, I learned my lesson. No more leaving a US camp without any backup or just wandering off by myself. All of the North has officially been taken back over by the US troops, so it was finally time for me to head south. I made my way down to the only US base in the south, and it was located in Strawberry, a town that once the war started, they were able to build a base for US troops and keep their daily lives just going as normal, even going as far as to have a shelter for the US troops that were not on the battlefield. And one thing that this base had that I desperately needed was health packs. Alright, we got some health packs here. I'm so happy that this base actually exists, otherwise this would be pretty much impossible. And just like that, I left, and I was headed to the next outpost that was located in Blackwater. This outpost was controlled by the Cuban military. And for the next 2 outposts that I attempt to take over, they will have a general that needs to be killed. Whoever ends up killing these generals will immediately get the territory that general was located in. The only problem is I have no idea where these generals are in these big outposts. They could literally be anywhere. I took the soldiers that were in the Strawberry Hotel out to help me take over this outpost in Blackwater. However, we of course ran into something that I was not expecting. You see, we were officially in the Cuban military territory. Okay guys, I believe these are the Cuban soldiers, but I didn't even think they were in these woods. Oh my gosh, they're shooting at us. Take cover, boys, take cover! How many are there? I think that's a base up there, actually. Oh, I have to snipe this guy from up top. I'm gonna have to hit him or something. Oh gosh. Got him! Let's go! Okay, we did. Oh! Okay, that's not good, obviously. Get up, Arthur. Come on. Fall back, guys, fall back! Dude, how many are there? Come on! I'm gonna have to bounce. I think all my men just died. Die, please, die, please, die, please. Yes. I think there's only one. Okay, no, there's a few more. I got a good advantage up here, though. I think there's only one more, though. I think the other guy's left. I see him. I see him. Oh, I think that was it. Well, we took over the base. However, we did lose some soldiers. The total number of US troops was now at only 1,099. But we did end up knocking the total Cuban soldiers down to 989. Now, the Cubans do control all of New Austin and West Elizabeth. But again, if I just kill their general, the US will gain control of both territories immediately. However, the big problem now is that I am completely alone, meaning I'm gonna have to come up with a creative way to take this outpost out by myself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have an idea. I am only going to be using the sniper as much as I can here, and I'm going to have high ground the whole time. I mean, this just seems like the most logical idea, and I already see some guys. Come on. Yes! Okay, I'm going to move from platform to platform if I need. Oh, they're all coming up the ladder. Oh! Dude! This is a cheat code staying up here. Okay, I don't know where the general is, but I keep seeing Cuban military soldiers over in this area. I've kind of looked all over. There's a lot over here. There's a lot of these soldiers. Holy smokes! Come on, die. Alright. There were so many over here. Oh! I think that's him! Oh my goodness, that freaked me out. Let me come around. I'm gonna flank around here. Oh! No, it's over. Oh! He missed me. He should have ended it when he had a chance. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. Now it's over. He could have easily killed me, guys. Somehow, I did it, and the US flag stood high and tall as more US troops came to take over what was rightfully theirs. Taking out the general saved me a lot of time, meaning I can finally start pushing towards the last outpost, which was located in Saint Denis. And that also means we'll be taking on the Germans, as they control the entire state of Lemoyne. However, to get there, I had two options. Either take a boat across the water, which would be faster, or walk around, which could take longer. So of course, I decided to pick the faster option. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I didn't know they had cannons over here! Oh gosh, please don't hit me. I'm almost across. Please don't hit me. Oh! How am I still alive? There's no shot. Go, Arthur, get up! No, imagine it ends here. We've gotten so far. Please no. There's so many of them. Are they on horses? Are these German soldiers on horses? Come on. No. Headshot, please. Yes. I'm gonna have to snipe this guy in the cannon. I don't even know if... Okay, I see him. I barely see him. Please get the shot. I got like one shot here. I think I got him. He stopped firing. Oh. How I keep managing to survive these attacks, I'll never know. But not long after that, it was the final day. Day 7, meaning I was out of time, and I needed to send all remaining US troops towards the final outpost. However, that does mean sacrificing a lot, as the Germans were ready to defend. Alright, I'm here! This is a giant battle. We have to get through this, unfortunately, to get to the city. They're guarding it very well. Matter of fact, I'm probably just gonna need to snipe. There's no reason for me to be up here in the front lines. I'm gonna end up dying here anyways. Alright, I'm gonna try to get his... Oh, no! Oh, they killed him. Oh, man, that would've been tough. I'm gonna try to get an advantage point somewhere. That's my only hope. Alright, get you quick. Okay, I found a spot up here. Alright, I am going to try to do my best American sniper impression here. We now have a total of just 543 US troops, with the Germans having 2,478 total remaining troops. We were clearly outnumbered. However, if we could kill the German general, the war will be over. So I pushed towards Saint Denis. We're in the city, baby! This is the very end! The fight had already begun, and I knew I needed to hurry, Okay, guys. Honestly, I'm just trying to look for the general. I'm not going to get into those main fights over there. So my best bet is just to look for him. Might be the best way. Oh, it's a Gatling gun! No, please. Okay, I keep getting way too lucky here. I have like one shot to take this guy out. One shot, please. Don't hit me. Yes. Okay. Literally anywhere I turn, there could be a German soldier, so I'm gonna need to be very, very careful. Okay. Oh, I just got shot at. I'm pretty sure I'm being chased now. That's great. No. Actually, come over here. I'm gonna bait him over here. Oh! Didn't mean that to happen. Die. Actually, matter of fact, I'm running. I'm going into the cemetery. Chase me into the cemetery, please. Run, Arthur. Okay. Honestly, I think there's only just... There might just be one guy following me right now. Matter of fact. Alright, where's that general at? Okay, I'm honestly, again, just following where these soldiers I hear shots are. And there's a bunch of German soldiers over here fighting American soldiers. Now, one thing I didn't tell you is that this last general has a lot of health. But I have an idea. Is that him? I think that's just a civilian. Honestly, that might have been him. I might have just shot him, and he's probably chasing me now. But I don't know. Oh, I think that's him! No way, that's him, though. I'm gonna come over here. Run over here. I don't know if this is him that's chasing me. I'll have it. That's him! That's him! This is the guy! I just have to kill him. Die. Okay. Remember that ID I told you about, guys? Well, it's coming. I want to push him off of the building because hopefully he'll die from fall damage. This guy's got a lot. Did he follow me? Oh! Oh my gosh. He scared me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, cue the dramatic music. This is it. The end is here. Come on. No! Please, no. Oh my gosh. That's not what I want happening. Please. No! Unfortunately, I failed. But if you want to see a part 2 to this, get this video to 10,000 likes, and I'll do it. However, until then, the Germans control the entire state of Lemoyne, and World War I continues.